Good evening. Tonight, we look at the 2026 resilient model. In 2024, Japan logistic industry stood at the cliff. New labor laws capped truck drivers' overtime at 960 hours, threatening a 14.2% shortfall in our national transport capacity. How did we survive? We are joined by the people on the front lines. First, Tasha, our logistic manager from Nippon Express. Tasha, your opinion mentioned a zero-error culture. How has your daily operation changed since 2024?
It has been a total transformation, Tanish. We no longer operate in silos. We've embraced the physical internet. This means that Nippon Express now shares warehouse space and delivery routes with our competitors. Before 2026, trucks were driving half empty, but today we've boosted loading efficiency from 40% to almost 70%. We also use Pokayuki, which means error proofing, with IoT sensors and RFID tagging. For high value cargo like semiconductors or medical equipment, our traceability score is now the highest in the G7. We don't just move boxes, we also manage data.
And what about the workers? With an aging population, who is actually in the warehouses?
So we've automated over 75% of our facilities. Robots and automated pallets handle the heavy lifting, allowing our remaining human staff to focus on predictive logistics, basically simulating weather disruptions in virtual digital twins before they even happen.
That leads us to the road. Fami, as a freight forwarder and tech specialist, you have been overseeing the Shin Tomei Express project. Is it true that some trucks have no drivers at all?
Exactly, Tanish. We have designated a 100 kilometer that is known as autonomous driving priority lane on the Shin Tomei. So we use the platinum technology, that is one lead truck driven by a single human, followed by 3 autonomous uncrewed trucks communicating via 5G. This triples the productivity of a single driver. It is vital because 45% of our drivers are over the age of 50. Then we are also seeing 10% reduction in our fuel usage because platooning lowers air resistance. This is how we are hitting our green logistics KPI.
Are there other models of transport helping to take care the pressures of the roads?
Yes, there is the modal shift. We are using what is known as cargo bullet train or Shinkansen. This modified train can carry over 17 tons of cargo and cut transport time by 5 hours compared to the traditional trucking. So it is faster, greener, and bypass road congestion entirely.
Moving to the borders, we have Iswan from Japan Custom. Many international sellers are confused by the new 2026 tax reform. What changed?
Since early 2026, we removed the 10,000 Japanese yen consumption tax exemption for mail order imports. It is to keep trade moving, and we have implemented a digital 3-step tax model. So this tax is paid at the point of purchase and validated digitally at the kiosk. So We also prioritize companies with authorized economic operator (AEO) status. So these trusted shippers get their goods through custom much faster because they have proven their security and compliance.
Has this helped with the geopolitical tension we've seen lately?
Yes, it helps clarify customs values, which is essentially during grey zone disruptions, while we face administrative delays from some trading partners. Our digital system allow us to pivot quickly and maintain transparency. So this keeping Japan a low risk environment for trade.
Finally, Amazon, as a retailer and supplier, how are you hedging against these risks?
So, Tanish, we had to abandon the old just-in-time model for critical items. We now use a just-in-case strategy. We use bonded warehousing to hold safety stock of critical mainstream materials like rare earth magnets to absorb shock if export license are suddenly halted. We are also friend-shoring, relocating our supply hubs to politically aligned partners in Southeast Asia and the US, which is to avoid a heavy tariff.
And what about the sustainability? Is that a priority for your customers?
Sustainability? Absolutely. By switching from road-heavy travel to coastal shipping, we've cut CO2 emission by 15%. Being an ESG compliance partner makes us much more attractive to international companies who have their own green requirement to meet.
The message today is clear. Japan's future depends on balancing high-tech innovation with the management of our limited human resources. Through automation, digital tax reform, and model shift to rail, we have turned a labor crisis into world-class resilience model. For Logistic Insight, I'm Tanish. Thank you and good night.